What's up, movie maniacs? It's the Claw coming at you with one more episode of Bossqoutes. Today we're going to look at one of my favorite horror icons of all time, Freddy Krueger. Now, as always, I'm going to give you a quick summary of the movie, spoilers obviously, and then we're going to look at the top 5 lines from the movie that are just too boss to ignore.
A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, if you will, is the first Nightmare movie I ever watched the whole way through when I was a kid. The first sequel in the franchise, and people really didn't know exactly which direction they wanted to take it, so this is kind of the odd duck in the series. But it's still filled with 80s Freddy greatness.
What that boy needs is a good goddamn kick in the butt. That's what he needs.
We got rabid birds going apeshit. We got teens sneaking into bars in their PJs in the middle of the night and getting served beer. We got Fu Manchu cereal. I mean, what more can you ask for here? Our story follows Jesse, the only male lead character in any Nightmare movie ever, in his struggle with an identity crisis. You see, Freddy's back and he's trying to take over Jesse's body.
I've got the brain.
Luckily, Jesse's not alone, as his girlfriend basically does all the hard work for him throughout the movie. Freddy just can't seem to win with the ladies. I wonder if Krueger wrote that Rick Springfield song about this episode. Yeah, I can see it now.
So now's the time to stop daydreaming, wake up, and start the countdown. This is the Bossqoutes from Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge.
And You Wanna Sleep With Me. Something I didn't get to touch on with this movie is the overtly gay overtones apparently injected by the writers and probably unintentionally portrayed even further by having a gay actor as the lead. Now, watching this movie as a kid, I never really caught on to it, but watching it now, yeah, I can totally see it. We got balls just flying everywhere, wieners sizzling and catching on fire and rubbing against each other. Every time Jesse tries to get lucky, Freddy pops out and stops him. We got bondage and towel whipping and, yeah, there's no hiding it. I mean, the way they kill Freddy is he gets kissed by a girl in this one. Oh, the shame and humiliation. And no better time is this context touched on than when Jesse sneaks into his buddy's room to stay the night because he's afraid of what might happen when he falls asleep.
What the fuck you doing in my room?
Listen, I'm in trouble. I need you to let me stay here tonight. I'm scared, Grady. Something is trying to get inside my body.
Yeah, and she's female and she's waiting for you in the cabana. And you want to sleep with me.
A side note on the homosexual context of the movie, it actually makes for a far deeper film than what it looks like on paper. Jesse's fear about coming out of the closet and his mixed feelings towards girls places a heavier analysis on the psyche of this film. It's subtle, and that's why it works.
Number 4.
Driver, that's my stop. One of the best things about this movie is the way it starts. These kids are just riding on the bus, everything's cool, nothing ominous. There's Jesse being a total freaking Edgar Allan Poe looking creeper in the corner. But then the bus starts to speed up and it blows right past a stop.
Hey driver, that was my stop.
Driver, that's my stop. Yeah, Freddy don't give no fucks. You're lucky if he stops for gas. Shit, we going off-roading in this mofo. I wonder if Freddy's driver license has been updated since he got burned, you know, or is it just like a picture of Robert Englund? They repeat the idea at the end of the movie, so it's a really great bookend.
Number 3.
The Deadly Dinosaur. Yeah, we've all had that car that if it was stolen, we'd be more worried for the thieves than for the car. Everybody wants their old beater to get jacked, but it never happens that way.
Don't you ever use a key?
Why?
Well, somebody could steal your car, couldn't they?
The deadly dinosaur?
Number 2.
All Night Long. This is just a straight 80s moment, straight out of the cliches of the time. I don't even have to comment on it, just watch this great moment of cinematic accomplishment. You are all my children now, / help yourself, fucker. Alright, I'm cheating now, putting 2 quotes on the top spot, but they literally come right after each other, so basically it's the same part. But both are just so awesome they can't be ignored. The first is probably the most famous of the 2 parts. This is the scene Nightmare fans hate, where Freddy appears in the real world at this kicking pool party, and scares the shit out of all the fools there. Then right in front of the crowd amongst a blazing fire and ominous music, he states one of his more famous lines.
You are all my children now.
Now, you can't ignore that, but what I think is right on par, if not even better, is what happens directly before that line. This is when Freddy first shows up at the pool party and everyone's freaking out. He's slashing people are running. Enter Captain Cool here, trying to talk Freddy down and get on his good side.
Nobody's gonna hurt you. Just tell us what you want, alright? Yeah, I'm here to help you.
Help yourself, fucker!
Oh, yeah, go help yourself, fucker. Freddy don't want your goddamn help. He's got bus stops to miss.